Nick Beres, the birthday boy, has been putting his extra garden tomatoes to good use, and we're going to work him out here on his birthday.
Yes.
He's here to show us how you can make it. You can make those extra tomatoes by using something called Tomazons.
Tomazons? That's what we call them, Tomazons. Half tomato, half raisins. Dehydrated tomato.
Okay.
Look, okay, now I know you love tomatoes just like I do.
I do, yes.
I've got a tomato garden, and at some point when they really hit all at once, I've got so many, they're on the counter. Unless I take the time to can, they start going bad. Now, I give as many as I can away to friends, but then after a while, especially...
I've never seen any. You've never offered me any.
Well, you have your own bushes, don't you? I'll bring you some. I brought you some today. How about that?
Thank you.
And so, cherry tomatoes have gone crazy on my bush, all right? There's so many of them, and those are harder to can. You can't really can cherry tomatoes. You give them away, you pop them and eat them, but then after a while, you're like, gosh, I want to be able to store them away and eat them later. So I thought, I'm going to dehydrate them.
All right, so you actually say start by marinating them.
Yeah, there's any number of ways you can do this, but I kind of marinate it. I get the cherry tomatoes, cut them in half, all right? You see them, I've cut in half, and I have all kinds of seasonings. I'll put a little soy sauce in there. You know, you can choose whatever you would like. I like to have something that's a little salty and peppery. I've got a barbecue rub. This is one of those that we come across at the Jack Daniels, I think, my friend. Put some of that in there. I've got
whatever you've got in your pantry right now.
That's truly it, as long as it's nothing too weird. Now, this is balsamic vinegar, a raspberry balsamic vinegar. Once you add all of that and some other spices, garlic powder, you mix them all up, in that. They're cut open, ready to go, and then...
Do you let them sit for a while?
Maybe just a couple. You can let them sit for a while, but the longer you do that, more of the juice falls out of them. I want to wait for that to be dehydrated out to leave flavor behind. So maybe 10 minutes after I marinate them, Then I've got a dehydrator. You can get one of these at Walmart. Any number of stores have them. It's not a super high-end one. You can get one of these between $30 and $50. And you can dehydrate anything. I mean, literally anything. All right, so pop it open at the top. Take a look. What I've done is taken some of the tomatoes that have been marinated and you lay them across the top like that. Cut side down. Then you put the lid back on. You plug the sucker in. It's just one temperature on for the whole time. And it blows hot air from the bottom. And it blows probably and dehydrates them for 12 hours.
For 12 hours,
well, between 10 and 12 hours, whenever it gets dried up. And then when you're done, this is what it looks like.
That's what it looks like.
And it doesn't look like much, and Leland said he'll take my word for it when I said they're tasty. Fine, look, you have to try them.
I'm going to try one.
I know Meryl tried them and actually liked them. All right, so they're crunchy, and what they come off as is like a potato chip almost.
If you don't have one of these, what's the other option?
You could dehydrate anything in an oven. You'd want to set it around 250 degrees and put your vegetable or whatever it is you're trying to dehydrate there. But in an oven, I think you want to keep a lot closer watch on it. If it goes too far, you could end up burning it. It's just, there's more heat there. Whereas with the dehydrator that's blowing warm air that's not that hot, if I didn't get home till like 14 hours later, these would still be fine. And what I think it tastes like is like a crunchy tomato sauce. I mean, it's like, you could put oregano on there.
Toppings on top of a
rosemary.
salad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I just like eating them plain with some raisins.
All right. Well, while he does a few more directions for how to make Nick's Tomazons.
It's proprietary. I didn't share that. It's top secret. I'm not going to tell.
No, that was the rule for you being on the show today.
Is that part of the deal, Leland?
It's on our website at News Channel 5.
They're really good. I just love these things.
What? Yeah.
Well, thank you for saying that. You're not just being nice.
No.
Because he's a nice guy. But they are good. Try them. You can dehydrate anything. I tried dehydrating a sweet potato.
We got to go. We're out of time. You know the TV deal. Thank you for being with us.
My pleasure.
What fun. That was great.